Before we delve into the fascinating comparisons between Canada and the USA, kindly subscribe, like, and share this video so you never miss out on our enlightening content. Today, we're embarking on an intriguing journey, weaving through history, geography, economy, politics, and culture to understand the unique and shared aspects of these two North American powerhouses. We'll dissect the intricate tapestry that binds these countries together and sets them apart. So, without further ado, let's unravel the North American tapestry. The histories of Canada and the USA, though intertwined, have taken unique paths. Long before the arrival of Europeans, North America was home to a myriad of indigenous tribes. In what we now know as Canada, the First Nations, Inuit and Métis peoples thrived, each with their own distinct cultures and traditions. To the south, in present-day USA, tribes like the Navajo, Cherokee, and Sioux lived in harmony with the land. However, the arrival of European explorers in the late 15th century significantly altered the course of history. The French and British set foot on Canadian soil, establishing colonies and trade networks. The indigenous peoples, though initially allies, soon became marginalized as the European powers expanded their territories. Simultaneously, in the warmer climes of the South, the Spanish, English, and Dutch were laying the foundations of what would eventually become the United States of America. Their presence brought about a drastic shift in the socio-cultural landscape, with indigenous tribes facing unprecedented challenges. As the centuries rolled on, both regions experienced power struggles, wars, and changes in rulership. Canada, initially a French colony, fell under British rule following the 7 Years' War in the mid-18th century. On the other hand, the 13 British colonies to the south chose a different path. Fueled by the desire for self-governance, they ignited the American Revolution, leading to the birth of an independent United States in 1776. Canada's journey to nationhood was considerably less tumultuous. The British North America Act of 1867 united 3 provinces into a federal dominion, marking the birth of modern Canada. However, it wasn't until 1982 that Canada gained full sovereignty with the patriation of its constitution. So while the USA was born out of revolution, Canada emerged through evolution. Each nation's history, marked by struggles and triumphs, has had profound impacts on their identities and relationships with the world. These historical events have shaped the nations we see today, and as we delve deeper, we'll see how these histories continue to influence them. Canada and the USA, geographically vast and diverse, boast a wealth of natural resources. Let's embark on a journey through the lands of these two North American giants, exploring their geographical features and the bounties they offer. Canada, the second largest country in the world by land area, stretches from the Atlantic to the Pacific and northward into the Arctic Ocean. This vast expanse is home to diverse landscapes, mountain ranges, prairies, and extensive coastlines. The Canadian Shield, a massive geological rock shield, covers half of the country and is rich in minerals like nickel, gold, silver, and copper. Canada's forests are another significant resource, covering about a third of the country's land area. These forests are a vital source of timber and pulp. Now, let's journey south to the United States. From the tropical beaches of Hawaii to the icy wilderness of Alaska, the USA is also a land of geographical diversity. The Great Plains, vast and flat, are the breadbasket of the nation, producing corn, wheat, and other crops in abundance. The Appalachian and Rocky Mountains, rich in coal and other minerals, have fueled the country's industrial growth. The coastal plains along the Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico, with their oil reserves, have underpinned the USA's energy sector. Beyond their geographic features, both Canada and the USA have extensive freshwater resources. Canada, with its myriad lakes and rivers, has about a fifth of the world's total freshwater supply. The United States, meanwhile, boasts the Great Lakes, the largest freshwater system on Earth. These geographical features and natural resources have significantly influenced the economies and lifestyles of both countries. The mineral wealth has fostered robust mining industries. The fertile lands have given rise to flourishing agricultural sectors, and the abundant forests have spurred thriving timber industries. In the United States, the energy sector has boomed thanks to the rich oil reserves. In Canada, the vast forests have supported a strong forestry sector, while the plentiful waters have been harnessed for hydropower. Indeed, geography and natural resources have played a significant role in shaping these nations' economies and identities. From the economic powerhouse of the USA to Canada's robust economy, let's explore how these nations stack up. The United States, with its diverse and technologically advanced economy, leads the world in many sectors. From Silicon Valley's tech giants to Wall Street's financial juggernauts, the USA's economic prowess is evident. In contrast, Canada, while not as economically dominant, has a solid, high-tech industrial society with a high standard of living. It's known for its vast natural resources, and it's one of the world's top exporters of minerals and agricultural products. But it's not all about the economy. The political systems of these two nations also play a significant role in shaping their economic landscapes. The United States operates under a federal presidential constitutional republic, where the President of the United States is both the head of state and head of government. This system allows for a strong executive branch, but also checks and balances from the legislative and judicial branches. Canada, on the other hand, is a federal parliamentary democracy and a constitutional monarchy. This means that while the monarch is the head of state, the Prime Minister is the head of government. The political power is vested in the Parliament of Canada, which consists of two chambers, the Senate and the House of Commons. Each system has its merits and challenges. The USA's model allows for swift decision-making in times of crisis, but it can also lead to political gridlock when the executive and legislative branches are controlled by different parties. Canada's parliamentary system, meanwhile, provides more representation for diverse political views, but it can also lead to unstable governments if no party holds a majority. In the global arena, these differences in economic strength and political structure have given rise to unique diplomatic approaches. The USA, with its economic might and military prowess, often takes a more assertive approach. Canada, while not as dominant, is known for its diplomacy, peacekeeping missions, and commitment to multilateralism. These economic and political structures have undeniably influenced their global standing and domestic policies. Culturally, Canada and the USA offer a rich tapestry of diversity and uniqueness. Diving into the cultural sphere, let's start with the fact that both nations are renowned for their cultural diversity. This is thanks to their history of immigration, which has resulted in a melting pot of cultures, traditions, and languages. However, it's essential to note that this diversity manifests differently in each country. In the United States, the cultural mosaic is primarily influenced by a variety of European cultures, with substantial contributions from African, Latin American, and Asian cultures. These influences have given birth to unique American cultural phenomena, such as jazz and blues music, Hollywood cinema, and the American dream ethos that values individualism and the pursuit of success. On the other hand, Canada's cultural fabric is woven with threads of British and French influences, owing to its colonial history, alongside indigenous cultures and other immigrant communities. This is reflected in the country's linguistic landscape, where English and French are the official languages, and in its art scene, where there's a strong emphasis on preserving and promoting Canadian identity. Moving on to societal norms, the USA is often characterized by its emphasis on individualism, freedom, and competitive spirit. These principles are deeply ingrained in American society, shaping their approach to education, business, and even interpersonal relations. Canada, while valuing individual freedoms, places a higher emphasis on collective welfare and social solidarity. This is evident in their universal healthcare system and their approach to social policies that prioritize inclusivity and equality. In the realm of arts, both nations have made significant contributions. The USA, with its Hollywood powerhouse, has a global impact on film and television, while Canada is known for its thriving music scene, producing global icons like Drake and Celine Dion. The cultural and societal aspects of these nations, while having some commonalities, are uniquely their own. So, whether it's the American dream or Canadian multiculturalism, the cultural and societal tapestry of these two North American giants reflects their history, their values, and their distinct identities. From history to culture, we've journeyed through the fascinating comparisons between Canada and the USA. We've seen how both nations, born from diverse historical events, have been shaped by their unique narratives. We've explored the expansive terrains, the stunning geographical features, and the natural resources that have fueled their growth and prosperity. In the realm of economy and politics, we've unearthed how the two nations have navigated their paths, each carving out its own economic strategies and political ideologies. We've seen how these factors have impacted the lives of their citizens, from the bustling cities to the vast rural landscapes. We've delved into the vibrant cultures and societies of Canada and the USA, painting a portrait of two nations enriched by their multicultural tapestry and shared values, yet distinguished by their distinctive cultural expressions and societal norms. In this journey, we've discovered how Canada and the USA, while sharing a common border and many similarities, stand as two unique entities, each contributing to the rich and diverse fabric of North America. Their stories, interwoven yet distinct, are testament to the diverse range of experiences that make up the North American narrative. As we conclude this journey, remember that while these nations share a border, each holds its unique place in the North American tapestry. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Until next time, keep exploring and learning.